The problem is, okay, like you said, that period is gone. Martin Luther King even fought to lose his life for that. It's blacks themselves making this
Indeed.
distinction between them. So what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that is it. Anytime you have a group of people
Mhm.
who are bound together, they are prone to conflict. And it's, you mentioned Martin Luther King. Malcolm X, for example, was prone to referring to himself as Redbone. Redbone is another one of these, pardon me, it's quite warm where I am, another one of these terms that is used to refer to a more a lighter complexion among African Americans, particularly in the South. We also have, and my family is from the state of Georgia originally. We also
Mhm.
have the concept of being high yellow, as we call it. So I think that for so many years, for hundreds of years, we are given these distinctions and forced into this competition. And now that this competition is not made direct, I think it will take us a long time to learn other ways of evaluating each other. I think we're still carrying forward this legacy from slavery, and we still live in a society. Now, slavery in the United States has ended, but we still live in a society that prizes whiteness over blackness.
Mhm.
And so having that not having gone away entirely, I think remains a significant motivator for people to still engage in these kind of skin color conflicts. Oh, well, you are dark, you would have been in the fields, or you're light skinned, you would have been in the house, right? Again, that specific reference to the conditions of slavery.
Do you think this trend is having an impact on the elections?
Andy, I had never thought about that recently. I think it probably has. I know historically it has had impact. Now it's almost hard to say, because in so many places black people are so disenfranchised from
Mhm.
voting power. It would be hard to figure it out. But what would be interesting to do is, if we go back in the United States to the period after emancipation, after slavery, to the year 1900, there were a record number of black people
Mhm.
elected to the US Congress by freed slaves. And it would be interesting to know if they had a preference for light skinned versus dark skinned African Americans pardon me, in their elections.
Mhm.
Now, so many black people are cut off from the ballot booth by restrictions all over the country. I think we'd actually have a hard time finding out the answer to your question.